Do you love your cat? Of course you do. But how sure are you that they know that you love them? It's not as if they can understand it when you tell them I love you, but how else can you say it? Fortunately, there is more than one way to communicate with a cat, to rephrase a slightly upsetting idiom. And the feline language is equipped with all kinds of ways to say, I love you. That can be easily adapted for humans. In this video, we're going to be giving you 8 ways to tell your furry friend that you think they're just perfect. Number 1. Say, I love you. How does a cat say they love you? Not with their mouths. Those are for screaming, I need food, and pick me up. Instead, when your kitty wants to express their deepest affection for you, they say it with their eyes. And you can say it back. A cat who wants to let you know that you're their favorite friend will start by making direct eye contact. Direct eye contact is one of the ways in which cats typically communicate strong emotions. Sustained eye contact would mean that they were annoyed or upset. But in this case, once the cat has met your gaze, they'll immediately break the eye contact by slowly blinking. A slow blink, also known as a cat kiss or an I love you blink, is one of the simplest and purest ways that our kitties signal their affection. It's essentially the feline equivalent of blowing a kiss across the room. And fortunately for us humans, there's a very easy way to blow a kiss back. Simply meet their gaze and do a slow blink of your own. Number 2. A long-distance relationship. It can be easy to forget how different humans and cats are from a psychological perspective. Our physical differences, now they're more noticeable, unless you yourself happen to be an unusually short and hairy human. But it can be easy to assume that on the inside, we're basically the same. But cats evolved as a relatively asocial species. Their ancestors, the African wildcat, barely interact with each other outside of mating season, and although our own kitties have developed a bit more of a social side since they started hanging out with humans, the ultimate extroverts, they're still not entirely comfortable with close physical contact. As such, the best way to make a cat see that they're appreciated is sometimes to give them some space. That doesn't mean that you can't still cuddle them sometimes, or have them come sit in your lap, but it does mean that you should let them be the ones who initiate those kinds of interactions. Wait for your cat to come to you, rather than chasing after them. Your furry friend will definitely appreciate it. Number 3. Tooth good to be true. This is a bit of a weird one. We all know that cats love to be petted, but do you know why they're so fond of it? The answer lies in how our fur babies show affection for each other. When a cat likes another cat, they'll participate in a ritual known as allo-grooming, where they spend time bonding by licking each other's fur clean. Mother cats do this to their kittens, and when those kittens grow up, they do it to other cats in their social group. You might even have noticed your own kitty doing it to you sometimes, although since we humans tend to be, for some reason, strangely reluctant to lick our cats with our actual tongues, we usually use our hands when it's time to reciprocate. But a viral TikTok video from earlier this year revealed another way. If you take a clean toothbrush and gently moisten the bristles, you'll find that your cat likes nothing better than being pet with it. This is because a cat's tongue, as you'll know if you've ever been licked by one, is a very rough surface. It's covered in a bunch of tiny spines called papillae, which act as a kind of comb through the fur. Your hands don't have these spines, but the damp toothbrush can mimic the sensation, letting your kitty know that you love them in a language that they can understand. Number 4. The food factor. You knew this one was coming if you've ever had any experience with cats. The shortest way to your kitty's heart is, in a figurative, if not anatomical sense, through their stomach. If you want to show your kitty how much you love them, one of the best ways to say it is through treats. Surprisingly, this isn't just about buying their love like a divorced dad with 2 tickets to Disneyland either. This is a way that cats genuinely show affection for each other. Feral cats, who don't have humans to look after them, will often form social groups, or colonies, around a shared source of food or shelter. When one cat in the group is sick or has kittens that need looking after, their friend cats will often bring them gifts of food to tide them over until they can hunt for themselves again. If you have an outdoor cat, then you've probably experienced this for yourself. Cats are famous for bringing their humans gifts of dead animals, and treats are really just our version of the same gesture. Number 5. The nose knows. Have you ever seen two cats kissing? No, cats don't kiss each other the way that humans do, not least because they physically lack the lip muscles necessary to do so. But cats who really like each other will sometimes lean forward and boop their noses together in a way that, from a human perspective, kind of looks like kissing. This is a way for cats to exchange each other's scents, which, if we're honest, is arguably more hygienic than the human equivalent of swapping saliva, as a sign of trust. And you can do it too, albeit most humans prefer to use a finger rather than their nose. Simply take out your finger and put it near, but not on, your kitty's nose. If they're interested in engaging in a boop, they'll lean their nose towards you and let you gently tap it. Number 6. Say it like you meown it. Who doesn't love a chat? Your cat sure does. Cats can be incredibly vocal animals, with certain breeds, such as the Siamese and the Burmese, being famous for their almost human-like voices. But what does your kitty want when they meow like that? As we previously mentioned, sometimes cats meow for specific reasons, such as to say, "Where's my dinner?" or "Open this door." But other times they just want to say hi. So one way you can show your fur baby that you love them is by saying hi back. Next time your cat meows at you, try talking or meowing back. If they like what you've got to say, you might even start a whole back and forth conversation. Number 7. Paw litty time. When you're going about your day, you might notice a furry little shadow trailing behind you. Cats love to follow their humans about the house, and even to join in with their daily chores. Admittedly, they're not all that good at this. Your cat's attempt at washing up might look an awful lot like getting in the way and playing with the faucet while you're trying to do the dishes. But they try. This attempt to join in with your activities is called mirroring, and it's a way that cats try to build social bonds. So if you want to let your kitty know that you appreciate their efforts and perhaps wouldn't mind building a few bonds with them, try coming up with ways for them to join in with you without getting in the way. Some cat parents, for example, have found success in getting their cats toy laptops to play with while they're working so that they too can work from home. If you want to make your kitty really happy though, you can also have a go at mirroring them. Try sitting with them a while by the window to watch the birds, or following them on one of their patrols around the house. Your fur baby is sure to appreciate the interest you're showing in their activities. Number 8. Protection. The final way to show your cat that you love them is also the most important, making sure that they're safe. In this modern era of advanced veterinary medicine and increased quality of life, for humans and animals, a long life for your furry friend is more achievable than ever. Unfortunately, however, each year countless cats fall prey to various myths and misconceptions about their health and well-being. For more information about how to keep your fur baby safe from these dangerous myths, check out this video to learn about 7 myths that kill cats.